Bonjour. Today we will be looking at some phrases to share your opinion about things or ask somebody their opinion. In my examples, I'm going to be using class and school vocabulary most of the time. First of all, to say some things that you like, you could start with some of these phrases. J'adore means I love. J'adore. J'aime means I like. J'aime. J'aime bien literally is I like well, so it means you like it pretty good. J'aime beaucoup is I like something a lot. So here are some examples, but first let me repeat those phrases. J'adore, j'adore, j'aime, j'aime, j'aime bien, j'aime bien, j'aime beaucoup, j'aime beaucoup. My example here, I'm using it with nouns like French class and art, but you could also use these with activities like j'adore faire du sport. I like doing sports. Or j'adore dessiner. I love to draw. So my example here talking about classes at school, j'adore le français. J'aime bien l'art aussi. J'aime beaucoup l'histoire et j'aime l'espagnol. J'adore le français. I love French class. J'aime bien l'art aussi. I like art a lot too. J'aime beaucoup l'histoire. I like history class a lot. Et j'aime l'espagnol. And I like Spanish. To say what you prefer, here are two helpful phrases. J'aime mieux. J'aime mieux means I like it better. J'aime mieux. And je préfère. Je préfère is I prefer. So j'aime l'école, mais je préfère rester chez moi. I like school, but I prefer staying at home. Notice that with these phrases, I can use verbs, action words, and I leave them in the infinitive, the unconjugated form. Je préfère rester. I prefer to stay chez moi at my house. Here's another example. J'aime bien nager, mais j'aime mieux faire du jogging. So I like to swim pretty well, but I like better going jogging. J'aime bien nager, mais j'aime mieux faire du jogging. Some negative phrases for you. If you don't like something, you'll put ne pas around your verb. So je n'aime pas, I don't like. Je n'aime pas. You could soften it a little bit by adding the word tellement. Je n'aime pas tellement is I don't really like it. Je n'aime pas tellement. And je déteste is I hate. Je n'aime pas. Je n'aime pas tellement. Je déteste. Je n'aime pas les maths. Je déteste le calcul. Je n'aime pas tellement étudier l'algèbre. I don't really like math. I hate calculus. And I don't really like studying algebra. So I put examples here of liking or not liking nouns, but also verbs. I don't like to study. You can add more information. You could add your opinion about why you like or don't like these things. C'est is how you will say it is, it's. So I could do c'est difficile, it's difficult. C'est facile, it's easy. C'est inutile, inutile, it's useless. C'est utile, it's useful. C'est utile. And I could also throw in the word surtout to be like especially. It's especially difficult. I wanted to add that you're not limited to just this list. You could always use words like fun or interesting. C'est amusant, c'est intéressant, say whatever adjective you want to use. That adjective will stay masculine singular because the word c'est itself is masculine singular. The ce, that makes up the word c'est, that's a masculine idea. Here's an example with these. Moi, je n'aime pas les maths. C'est difficile, mais c'est utile, surtout avec l'argent. Sorry, it's cut off a bit at the bottom. Me, I don't like math. For me, it's hard, but it is very useful, especially with money. C'est utile. It is useful. To ask someone else's opinion, I can start a question with est-ce que. Est-ce que means I'm asking a yes or no question. Or I could always throw the tag question n'est-ce pas at the end to say, isn't that right? Est-ce que tu aimes le calcul? Do you like calculus? Vous adorez la biologie, n'est-ce pas? You love biology, n'est-ce pas? Don't you? So est-ce que means yes or no question coming up. Est-ce que? And n'est-ce pas means right. Isn't that right? N'est-ce pas? To react in a positive way, to say yes, there are lots of phrases you could use. For example, bien sûr. Bien sûr means of course. Bien sûr. Literally, it means like, well, sure. Bien sûr. You could always say oui, which means yes, oui. You can use si. French has two forms of yes, and I'll explain them more on the next slide. If somebody asks you a negative question, you can respond with si to emphasize that actually, yes. D'accord means okay or all right. D'accord. And you could say moi aussi. Moi aussi. Me too. Me also. Tu aimes les sciences? Oui. Moi aussi. Do you like science? Yes, me too. So we have bien sûr, oui, si, d'accord, moi aussi. Here's when you would use oui versus when you would use si. Oui is your normal yes. So whenever you want to say yes, the answer is oui. If somebody asks me a normal question, tu parles français? Do you speak French? Oui. Si is contradictory. It is when somebody is saying something negative. Their question has ne pas in it, but your answer is yes. Your answer is positive. If somebody said to me, tu ne parles pas français, you don't speak French. Si, yes, I do. Si. That si contradicts their negative assumption. So if somebody asks you a negative question with ne pas, and your answer is yes, use si. So if somebody asked, est-ce que tu aimes voyager? Would you use oui or si? Oui, j'adore voyager. Yeah, I love it. They asked a normal question, I gave a normal answer. Est-ce que vous allez à l'école? Do you all go to school? Oui. Vous n'allez pas en bus. You all don't go in the bus, do you? Si, nous prenons le bus. Yeah, we take the bus, actually. So if it's a yes, actually, if they assume a negative, but the answer is positive, si is how you say yes. So that's kind of cool about French. They have more than one yes to be very clear. English, Spanish, they don't do this. Some neutral responses instead of the positive ones, you could say peut-être, which means maybe. Peut-être. Peut-être literally means could be. Peut-être. You can always use the good old-fashioned je ne sais pas. Je ne sais pas. I don't know. Je ne sais pas. Tu aimes la chorale? Do you like chorus class? Je ne sais pas. Peut-être. I don't know. I've never taken chorus. I don't know. Maybe. And then negative responses. Non. That's no. Non. You could be emphatic and say mais non, which means like no. Literally it means but not, but no. And it's like, of course not. Mais non. Moi non plus, me neither. So if somebody else doesn't like it and I don't like it either, you don't say moi aussi, me too. You say moi non plus, me neither. Toi non plus, you neither. You could make a statement with ne pas to make it negative. Pas du tout means not at all. Non, mais non. Moi non plus, toi non plus. Ne pas, pas du tout. Tu aimes l'économie? Non, pas du tout. Moi non plus. Do you like economics class? No, not at all. Me neither. Lastly, if you wanted to ask a little bit more, you could ask the question pourquoi, which means why. Pourquoi? Pourquoi? And your answer will start with parce que. Parce que. Pourquoi est-ce que tu n'aimes pas la physique? Why don't you like physics class? Pourquoi est-ce que tu n'aimes pas la physique? Parce que c'est difficile. Because it is difficult. Because it's hard. Parce que c'est difficile. Mais non, c'est amusant. Of course not. It's fun. So you could always argue back and forth about your likes and dislikes. Hopefully, all of these little phrases help you as you learn to express what sort of things you like and don't like, and help you ask other people questions about their interests too. Ciao.